Hi, we're here today with Ginger Jaggers from the Oklahoma Parent Center. Ginger, would you please tell us what the Oklahoma Parent Center is?
The Oklahoma Parent Center is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that is funded under the Individuals with Disability Education Act and also with funding from the Oklahoma State Department of Education. We train, we inform parents, school districts, related service providers on their rights, their responsibilities in the special education process.
Great. So I know that a lot of times when people hear Oklahoma Parent Center, they think that unless you are a parent, that they cannot contact you guys.
That's correct. We do hear that quite often, but we do service anybody in the state of Oklahoma that calls us. We never turn anybody away. Parents, school teachers, principals, lots of school transition counselors will contact us as well, Department of Rehabilitation workers. We often do get some students that will contact us looking for resources available to them once they transition out of high school.
And what type of resources?
We look for job readiness skills, different organizations that can help them with life skills, home, transportation, budgeting, different things like that that they will need to be a successful adult in society.
So it sounds like you guys could be a liaison between families, parents, and these different agencies who could help them that they may not know about. Is that correct?
Yes, we do not directly provide the services, but we do spend multiple hours a week looking for different avenues, directions to send families and students and service providers and school teachers to help these students get where they need to go. The state of Oklahoma has multiple resources available to them. It's just sometimes a little more difficult to find if you don't know what you're looking for.
There are some agencies in Oklahoma that are specific to a certain region. Is the Oklahoma Parent Center specific to a region, or do you service the whole state?
We service the entire state of Oklahoma, and there are no income guidelines to receive our services. We are free. All of our information is free. We also go and do trainings for free in every part of the state where there's a request for it.
Great. So for a training, when you say do a training, do you mean come to talk to parents or come to talk to teachers, and what exactly would you talk about?
Well, we can do both. When we're talking to teachers, when we get a request from a school district for some type of professional development, they will call us and give us the information as to what they're looking for and their needs are in that district or that community. And we will come in and bring those resources with us and do the presentation that's listed on our website that they've requested. For parents, we just let them know that they need to pick a time and a location for us, give us a general idea of what they're looking for as well and what their concerns are, and we will travel to them and provide that information for them and their group.
So your website actually lists presentations available?
Yes, we do have that, and we also have a blurb about what they are, so they'll have more information. And at any time, we encourage them to contact us if there's a little bit of something from another presentation that they'd like for us to stick in there. Oftentimes, we'll get who you are and what you do with, well, what can I ask for, and what is a reasonable request, or what is IDEA. So we will tailor if we need to.
So for those parents who are on the level of what is IDEA, would any of your staff be willing to come to IEP meetings to kind of guide them through the process that way?
Yes, we do attend IEP meetings and 504 meetings. We're there for general support to facilitate good communication skills. We're not there to sign any paperwork, just guide and help answer questions, and again, facilitate good communication, which is the core of it all.
Great. So can you give me an example of maybe a parent or student who has called your center and how you've helped them?
An example just yesterday of a student calling, a 17-year-old young lady from rural Oklahoma called, needing resources on how to get herself enrolled in school. She knew that she was going to be on her own, and so we found resources for homeschool programs that fit and tailored to her unique needs. We often do get calls of parents that just don't understand, just got a diagnosis on their child, know that the school is asking for something called consent to evaluate, and we walk them through from the very beginning of child find all the way to graduation requirements if need be.
That's wonderful. And sometimes it saddens me a little bit when I wonder why the parents couldn't just ask the school, but I know a lot of times there's a communication breakdown, or maybe the parents think, okay, they're the experts and maybe I should know what they're talking about, but I just don't. So it's nice for parents to have another option, or maybe just another way to explain what's going on with the IEP process. What would you want schools or teachers to know to help facilitate those conversations between educators and parents?
Well, just that we're accessible to teachers as well to facilitate. Now, we do ask that the parents reach out to us. We can't make a cold call is what we call it, for a referral from a teacher directly, but we are more than happy to take their information and hopefully they'll call us. What we want teachers to understand, again, is our information is user-friendly on both sides and we can tailor to their needs for their community. Most of the time, it's just communication, understanding that they speak the talk all day long, and parents don't. They don't understand. So we utilize the resources that are available to us, and our website is very much detailed in parent-friendly language. Acronyms are broken down as well as user-friendly links and understanding. And we're always happy to answer questions or sit on a conference call during the meetings to help families understand why the school is saying the things that they're saying.
So what advice would you give to teachers to better work with parents?
If at any time that they feel that there is a moment that it might become adversarial or they don't quite understand why the communication has broke down with a parent, we always encourage teachers to give them our brochure, give them our information, send them to our website, sit down and just talk to them. Most of our parents just want to tell their story. They want to know somebody is out there listening because their concerns, whether they be educationally appropriate or not, are still their concerns. And that is their baby that they've raised. And so we're parents that have been there, done that. We're either, our staff is likely to be an individual with a disability or a parent or a sibling to an individual with a disability. So we understand that breakdown of why are they saying these things when I don't see them at home. So we help families understand what we call reasonable request.
Great. So how would parents or students contact you? Could you tell us your website?
We have a website. It is www.oklahomaparentscenter.org. On that website, all of our detailed contact information is available. We also have a link called Ask the Advocate. If a parent or a school teacher or school district would like to send just a quick question about resources or information, they can send that. If they leave a contact number, we would be more than happy to give them a call back.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having us.